In the top left, in the red, for Team Acer, he is...
Acer MMA.
Big fan favorite.
Taking that game, a lot of people thinking, can he do it again? Down here in the bottom right of this map, in the teal, he is.
KT roster, Zest.
MMA gets out of this group, that would be crazy, but the crazier thing would be him getting out of the group in first place. Just one win away against this player who has yet another king to slay. Sup, Durga? I recognize that flag. I think that's the American flag, but the thing is, like, there's not enough stars there, but otherwise I think it's a good depiction.
Not enough stars, like, I don't know.
It's like an alternate version of the original colonial flag with 13 stars. I don't know.
I liked it.
I liked it. Was it Betsy Ross who made the first flag?
I'm
or was
not
that
sure.
like an actress from the 60s? I'm really not sure, but... Here comes the CC first yet again. MMA feeling comfortable with this style. I think for Zest, it's time to change it up. He's played the same style twice, and then the second game, MMA had his number on it.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, Zest, in the first game, he executed it very well, and MMA went for a certain style. He wanted to punish him at a certain timing with a bunch of SCVs, and it just didn't work out because Zest was ready with the upgrades, ready with the Colossi in the back, and Zest from there had the map control and had control of the game, basically. But MMA taking a little bit of a different route in that second game, being a lot more aggressive earlier on, taking full map control, like you mentioned, and just knowing the composition of Zest the whole way through, saw what the counter was, went for it, and went for a big attack with good army control. He was able to wipe Zest there. So I feel like Zest, seeing that, he could say, well, I could have done this better in this, I could have done it better here, you know, maybe not micro my Colossi in this way, or maybe I should have blinked on the Vikings or something, or get an Observer this time, or whatever. But I feel like maybe he mixes it up here, because if you play the same style 3 games in a row, the other guy is just going to get used to you.
Right.
Even if he doesn't fully figure it out, he's going to be like, oh, okay, I've seen this before twice. And he's just going to be more practiced against it. It's like if you have a teammate and you're like, okay, I'm going to go for Blink Stalkers 10 times in a row. By the 10th game, your opponent is going to be so much more prepared for it than the first game.
Yeah.
And in high-pressure situations like this, your brain is working very proactively to get a ton of information. Look at this. He's going for the switcher up.
I like this. He's basically saying, MMA, I've now played passive Protoss versus Terran. I'm going to show you some real new age PvT aggro, and you better be ready for it, because if you make one mistake, just one mistake, you're going to see firsthand why there were only 3 Terran players in Kodas last season. That's what he wants to show here.
It's not a coincidence.
Now, he's going to go over here and show his Mothership Core. He's going to scout with that. That's his first scout. Everything else he's done here, very different. Going double gas, later Nexus, not worried about what his opponent's build is, because he wants to streamline his Blink Stalker build so carefully that he's able to make it as fast as possible. As soon as that probe is seen, by the way, by the scout, he goes ahead and adds a second bunker.
I like that a lot. He's responding to this very well. He knows that Zest can switch it up here, and he's actually going to send this SCV. No, Zest is at the ready, but not an attack move and doesn't notice.
Oh wow. Man. This SCV is going to see the Twilight Council.
Yeah, he's just going to walk on the base. I can't believe he didn't have that on attack move.
That is one key mistake here that may end up costing Zest this game.
Could be. He's going to get the full scout. There it is.
Turn sees the Chrono Boost as well. But seeing, as we have seen in the past, is only half the battle here. You have to respond well, and you really need to not overcommit. Dark Shrine goes up here.
I like this.
I think he's going to make this into a Blink Feign and then go into the just DTs to harass while he takes a third base.
This is so smart. I don't think he's going to be full aggressive here. Maybe, you know, he's going to put the DTs. He's going to feign this aggression. He's going to come over here. If he feels like he can take the battle, of course he'll go for it.
Oh, that Time Warp is so excellent here.
Yep, huge there, and not even putting all the units in the base there, or in the bunker rather, messing that up a little bit. And he's going to keep poking here. And, you know, the last thing on MMA's mind right now is maybe that Dark Templar are very close to coming on his way. He puts down the Engineering Bay now. So I think it will be ready in time to put down a bunker, rather a missile turret. But now look at this, Blink on the high ground, going to focus down that bunker, has the Mothership core here as well, and not too many units here for MMA.
Oh, MMA trying to go for a flank here, but that's not even close enough, Marines, man.
No way. Picks off more Marines, and he has more weapons coming up, and he has the Dark Shrine about to finish as well.
I think he may just use this Dark Shrine more directly rather than try and take a third base with all the damage he's done here. He's killed Army, which is more important than killing SCVs in a situation like this. Barely any units in the bunker right now. He's trying to burst it down. Will maybe get that first one. It's so low. Does get it. He's a blink away.
Oh, even keeps that one Stalker alive with like 1 health. Continues to make bunkers, but I don't see any missile turrets.
No turrets. Here comes the first DT. Now, if he actually splits multi-DTs in here...
Oh,
he just dropped the mule!
He's
got enough for now, but he's not going to have enough for the second DT. Starts a turret here. He wants to make sure no DTs get into his base so he can make sure that one scan that he has right now does exactly what it needs to do here. The worker count is much lower for Zest right now. Blinks into the main base here, though, while most of that army is away. He needs to just target SCVs down and get away because in workers, he's now just, for the first time, past MMA. There's always mules to consider.
And he can continue with the pressure here. He has full map control. He's right at the front of MMA's base. MMA has to continue making bunkers. He has to have his SCVs not mining to repair these bunkers of one that just went down.
Oh, if he doesn't repair that turret, then we could have a big problem here.
Oh, the mule gets it with 4 health.
It's costing him money to repair that, though, and also the mule isn't mining. I mean, all these little things, this pressure, this tempo-based play.
1 Dark Templar.
Oh, Blink Stalkers against this little bio with good micro. MMA is in some serious trouble right now, Brendan. Trying to get those Widow Mines out, but it's not enough. GG. Zest saying, this is how we do it since you left in PvT. I showed you a passive style in games 1 and 2, but in game 3, picked you apart like a crab.
Yeah.
Getting that meat inside.
I have to hand it to Zest because he faltered a little bit there in the second game, but then he was like, no, you're not. You don't have any more hope. I'm sorry. You've come back to Korea, but I am the champion now, MMA, and I'm going to drink my water.
He's drinking that water. He knows that Zest always fixes his hair after he wins.
Well,
that's why he's even more like Jaime Lannister, actually. And I guess a little bit like Caleris in that sense as well.
Yep.
Well, MMA's not out yet, but either Revival or Parting is about to be. We're going to go into our losers match to find out which one of these players gets last place, who gets eliminated first after a quick 5-minute break.